yesterday,
let's see what
one of
this
their
idiot
biggest
is
streamers
talking
over
about.
there, Pokimane,
I'm stealing his content. He gonna fucking
got
DMCA
a
rant
DMCA
about
strike
stolen
against the
content.
channel,
Fuck you.
and it was taken down for 48 hours. Her whole
DSP, the
channel was
legal
taken
expert,
down,
incoming.
all right? And now she can't stream for 2 days. Now you might say, "Oh, that's terrible. Oh no, poor Pokimane."
Oh shit, the jealousy.
The thing is, when you're a large-time streamer,
Listen to the jealousy.
like that, literally, this happening actually means a paid vacation and a bonus.
Like the paid
I'm not
vacation
kidding.
he took after
Okay,
he did
already,
the Project
there's
7
a video that was
videos.
made. Oh, I can't wait to come back to Twitch. To all of you, it's stupid this happened, but I can't wait to come back and do other content that won't.
Instead of
down,
keeping on
and I hope
working.
you'll all come and support me when I return.
He
today.
took the money
Even though it's
and took his
blatantly
bitch on a
a
vacation.
violation of law. Blatantly broke the law. That's why you're getting kicked off Twitch for 2 days. Oh, my celebratory return
Listen
is
to this
coming.
shit.
I can't wait for you all
He
to
just
come
wish
throw
he
me
could do
money
it.
when I return to Twitch.
Fucking
This has
clown.
happened many times with content creators over the years. They do something blatantly wrong. There's a reason why they're being punished.
You
And
do
it's
shit
not,
blatantly wrong
it's
all the
a
time.
false copyright strike or something. It's literally,
It's reasons why you
outright
got
just
punished.
ignored the law, and now I got punished for it. Oh, but reward me
Except
when I come
you
back.
said that you didn't do
Okay, and
anything.
that's exactly what it looks like is going to
Except
happen.
you said that
You know, there'll be some
you tried to
celebration
threaten
when
Twitch.
she returns to
Like
Twitch
they
and get
gave a
rolling
fuck if you
fucking
was
dough
there or
for
not.
nothing. For absolutely fucking nothing. For doing the wrong thing, she'll be rewarded.
Told them you was
Okay?
gonna give you. They were gonna give you
Now,
your shit back.
That's
Let's
just
see
a
how that landed, you
small-time
punk.
situation. But the big picture here is that people are afraid that over on Twitch there may be large repercussions for this kind of thing happening.
Listen
Because
to
if
this
it
fuck
happened to a
face.
big-time streamer like that, who brings in thousands of viewers, and
He sit
tons of
around
money
talking
every day to
about
the
this
site,
shit like people care about his fucking opinions on
what's
shit
to,
like
to
this.
Stop some kind of a DMCA crackdown, right? Or
He just
what's
don't
to
want the
stop
shit to affect his stupid
Twitch
videos. That's
from
it.
having to change the way that they run their site or police their site.
This is the
because
same
now
type
these
of complaints
companies
that he
own the rights
had
to this big
when
stuff
he was talking
basically
about the
want,
Grand Theft Auto soundtrack situation.
basically want change, okay?
Shout out Aquatil.
So anyway,
This is where I got
let
this
me
shit
go ahead
from. I definitely didn't
and
watch
explain
DSP
to you
bullshit ass
how
fucking
exactly
stream.
these businesses work today, because a lot of people don't understand how these businesses work.
He about to explain
Why
how
we're even allowed to
businesses
do this
work
kind
when
of
he
crap,
can't even
right?
run his own fucking
So,
business. A business
there
that
is a
consists
law,
of
I
him
forget
sitting
what it's called,
around playing
Section
fucking video games and
208,
begging.
203, 230, I forget. There's a part of U.S. law, and the law basically states the following.
That's a good way to
okay?
start the explanation with "I
A
forget," you
company
dumb
that
motherfucker.
provides a medium for content.
You start the
like
fucking
YouTube,
explanation of
Twitch,
what
any
you're
of these
supposed to
websites
know
or
off by
businesses
saying you don't
that
fucking
let you
know.
have an open place to upload content and broadcast that live to the world's internet, okay? Cannot be held legally responsible for the content on their site because it's not their content. You see what I'm saying? Right now,
Man,
I'm broadcasting on YouTube.
Can't stand this
YouTube
dude.
does not own the rights to my stream. I do. So because
You don't
I
own the
legally
rights to
own
your
the
stream
rights to
either.
this,
Your
it's my
stream is
responsibility
completely made up
to
of,
make sure that
of
what I'm
other people's
broadcasting
fucking
here
work.
today is not
You play
a
video
violation of
games.
any kind of law, not just the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, but there's many different laws.
Persona
about
5
broadcasting
taught you that
content,
when they took your
what's-
shit
you know,
down.
What's legal, what's
Did
not.
they
You know, I
not?
can't show ultra graphic, truly violent content. That's against the law too.
Atlas, I mean.
So there's all these different things in effect. Now that's U.S.
You
law.
don't
by the
own
way.
shit.
Now you might say,
All
well, I
you
don't
own is
understand
this
'cause
stupid
these
fucking
companies broadcast all over the
pre-stream
world,
that you
so
do.
how does U.S. law apply to the worldwide audience? Well, it's because it's not about the end user, meaning the end viewer. It's about where the company exists physically.
Just jealous of these
so,
people.
both YouTube and
You
Twitch
jealous that she got
exist in
suspended for
California,
2 days and
state
she
of
gonna come
California,
back
in
and
the
keep
United
making
States.
millions.
So as long as they're abiding by the laws of California,
And you gonna
United
keep
States,
fucking
they're
pandering
protected.
to the same
Okay?
300
No one can legally
morons
come
that
after these
watch your
companies for
dumb
this
ass
stuff
every day.
because there's a law in
This is
place
all
that
it
no,
is.
They're not liable
Jealous
for the
motherfucker.
content uploaded to the site. Now you might say, well, now wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. If that were the case, anyone could upload anything they wanted to Twitch, YouTube, anywhere, and there's no liability for any of it. How does that? That doesn't make sense. Well, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
Get
the
my fucking
company
Switch.
that hosts it, meaning
Before I
YouTube and Twitch,
die
is
of
not legally
boredom.
liable.
Listen to this
However, the
bullshit.
people who are broadcasting or uploading said content are legally liable. All right. So right now, if I decided to play,
There's some Knights of the Old Republic.
I don't know, the latest episode of... I broadcast the entire season 2 of The Witcher on Netflix. I just play it right now on my stream. YouTube cannot get in trouble for it. But I can. I can get my channel taken down. I can get sued by the makers of the show.
Everybody
and
knows
for damages
this.
Or whatever.
You dumb motherfucker.
Okay. But
You're not
YouTube
explaining
cannot get in
shit
trouble
to
for it,
anybody.
right?
You're just
Now,
talking.
you might say, well, I don't understand. If this is the case, that DMCA law is applying to all this content, right? Then how is it that people get away with it every day? Every day you see people playing music that's copywritten, they don't get in trouble. These big prominent streamers
That's
on Twitch
because
have
they
been
big
watching
prominent
full
streamers
shows
and you not.
movies, they don't get in trouble.
Nobody
So how
gives a
is
fuck
it
about
that's
you.
possible if
You're not
it's
making
illegal,
anybody any
right?
money.
Here's how. Because these businesses are considered user policed. And I know that sounds stupid because it is. Okay?
You're not getting YouTube
what
paid,
these businesses
DSP.
essentially are saying, in a legal standpoint, is our business, because it's user-created content, there's no way that our business could reasonably be expected.
Nobody is
going to
go to bat for you against these fucking companies. You can disappear tomorrow.
You know,
fucking platform
YouTube,
would not care.
How many millions of videos likely are uploaded to YouTube on a daily basis, right? How many thousands of live streams are running on Twitch at the same time, right? So
not
their
yours.
legal standpoint
Fuck
is
face.
there's no way reasonably we could control the content on our business.
They threw your
That's
dumb
like
ass
saying,
out.
no exaggeration. That's like saying I run a restaurant, and a big Italian restaurant, right?
You're not Italian.
Man,
you Polish.
my restaurant, it's gotten so popular.
Knock it off.
That there's no way that I could possibly control anything that goes on inside of my restaurant.
You're fake Italian.
Whether it's the quality of the ingredients in the food, the cooking staff's behavior, the customers are coming in, being unruly, beating each other up in the middle of my restaurant, doing drugs in the middle of the restaurant. I can't control any of it. I'm too popular, man. You can't reasonably expect me to control anything that
Isn't
happens
that him
inside of my business. That's
projecting
ludicrous. In
what
reality,
he wishes he
in real
was out
life,
of his fucking imagination.
This law would never apply. But for some reason, because this is internet-based,
this is fucking
it does.
fantasy.
As
Him
I've
being
told you
too
guys
popular.
many times over the years, the internet is still kind of in
never
its
popular.
Wild West kind of phase.
Even back when
The
you
internet is
wasn't
becoming
popular,
more and more
motherfucker.
prominent in our daily
Why you
lives,
not popular?
social media, business-wise.
Stop it.
It's ingrained in almost everything we do. Our finances are tied to the internet. Our entertainment is tied to the internet. Our whole entire beings are tied to the internet, but the internet is an unsafe place. There is no way to legally really enforce or protect or police the internet in many
what
capacities.
the fuck
okay?
are you talking about?
So,
All this
in
throat
regards to
clearing
these
and
businesses,
shit. Mute the
only
microphone.
way that people
Let me show
really
you
get
how
in
it's done.
trouble for this stuff
I had to
Alright.
snort. Nobody heard it. Nobody would have known
is basically
if I didn't say it.
if someone mass reports them. Okay? So right now, I could be broadcasting, again, the entire Season 2 of The Witcher on my channel. But if I only have 2 viewers,
You don't have
and
much
those 2
more than
viewers
2
like it and don't
viewers,
report
fuck
it,
face.
no one would ever know and I get away with it. You see? What these websites are relying on are the viewers to self-police. So if you're watching Pokimane
Man, this shit
or
is so
another
fucking
streamer
boring. I don't
broadcasting
even know
something
why I
that's
started
illegal,
doing this.
you mass report them. And then
Ramblings of a
someone at that
dumbass.
business is responsible for taking in those reports, reviewing them,
Should be
confirming if the
ashamed of
violation is
myself.
actually
It's
happening,
2 in the morning.
and if it is happening,
doing this.
legally taking down that content. Okay? Now, here's the thing. At one point, this was not the case. About a decade ago, YouTube was rampant with stolen content. I actually remember when I used to
everything
listen
you
to
do can
Sirius XM
fucking
radio.
technically
Howard
be
Stern,
classified
had a
as
show on
stolen
there, and
content.
he was furious because he was like, every
If
day
any
on this show gets
publisher of
illegally
any game that
recorded
you
and
want
uploaded
to
YouTube.
that you're playing
And we have
wants to
hit
take
them
your shit
with
down, it's gone.
with not like necessarily lawsuits, but takedown notices.
You don't
and
do
legal-
shit.
Our lawyer has contacted
You
them.
don't
telling them to take
transform
down.
it in
All they
any
do is they
fucking way.
individually take it down every time it's posted up, but they won't prevent
Just sit there and
people
read
from
out
still
tips.
posting our show up every day. They just say it's not
And play
their
the
job.
game poorly. Snort.
Okay, so here's what ended up happening. YouTube got sued. What a surprise, right? We knew that this was going to go on forever. YouTube got sued by the music industry. The music industry said, no. listen, we own the rights to all this music. You have no right to have people posting our music up constantly on your site. We don't care about your bullshit reasons. Oh, we can't police our site and blah, blah, blah. They sued YouTube. They won. And YouTube was basically legally bound to now have a system in place by which it would identify and take down content.
No, he about to say something about Grand Theft Auto.
This is ours. Only we have the rights to use it. Anyone else, we want it taken down, or we want to claim the rights to that illegally used content so we make money on it.
That motherfucker hates that he couldn't monetize that Grand Theft Auto shit.
ID system
he hates
was created on YouTube. That was the purpose behind it. That's why it exists. It was because a music company sued YouTube and said, no, this is bullshit. People are using our music without permission and making money on our content. We want that rights to that
Lord
content.
Have mercy.
So that is why today I'll be sitting here playing Grand Theft Auto.
Look,
all right.
Called
and
it.
a song is playing in the game, and either my video gets claimed by a third-party music company and I no longer have any rights to any advertisement revenue on that video, or in some cases, if a Blondie song plays, or if 99 Balloons plays, the whole fucking video gets blocked.
In Vice City,
and
you
no
couldn't even
see
do the fucking mission where you ride the motorcycle across the buildings. You had to cheese that
a
easy
music company
shit.
holds the rights to in my video. Okay. So that's how this whole debacle started and happened. All right.
I'm about to check out of this.
Now, obviously, I've told you my opinion on this system. I absolutely believe there should be a system in place to stop rampant abuse of DMCA violations. All right, but the systems that YouTube has in place are terrible. The Content ID system is infamous for misidentifying content and claiming it on behalf of companies incorrectly, right? If I'm playing a video game and the video game plays 10 seconds of a song, all right, that's fair use. That's already a piece of a video game soundtrack where that artist
not fair
years
use.
And years ago was
that's
paid
not fucking fair
for the
use, idiot.
ongoing use of their song in that game. They don't get extra residuals after the fact. There was no agreement to that. That's bullshit.
You don't know how the fucking music industry works.
On something they were already paid for in the past.
That's not how it works.
YouTube doesn't discriminate. It
Dumbass.
doesn't care if you use 10
you get
seconds
royalties
or 10
every
hours.
time your
If it
fucking song is
identifies a
played
piece of content,
anywhere.
Your
Stupid.
video is claimed and you lose all rights to it.
Fuck,
and this
man.
is why there's been
this dude never knows what he's talking
over the
about.
years, like Angry Joe.
Ever.
More recently, there was that guy, the anime content creator. I've totally forgotten his name now.
But then why you bring him up?
But he had half his
you don't,
channel.
Nobody knows who you're talking about if you can't say the name, dummy.
What's the name of the anime company? Not Toei. Is it Toei Animation? I think it's Toei Animation. Literally half of his fucking channel got claimed.
You don't know the name of the guy or the people who claimed his shit.
We own the rights to all of this anime. You've been making these videos for years and years and years. Totally not Mark. That was his name. Thank you, Guts. Totally not Mark.
Oh, shit.
We own the rights
to
it.
You get yourself handheld through your fucking rants,
we own
too,
all your content
you
now.
dummy.
And there was like nothing he could do about it unless he wanted to go to court and try to fight them. He has no defense against it. Okay? Now.
Get out of here.
For me, here's my take on the whole subject.
Been doing this?
Okay? First of all, in the realm of video game playthroughs, I firmly believe that they are legal. Because I feel that when you're picking up this control, you're playing the game yourself, adding your own.
Of course, you think that it's legal because this is how you make money, dummy.
Right? That game doesn't play itself.
You don't have creative interaction.
These buttons control the character, and what I do, my input directly influences the content I'm creating with that game.
You're not creating shit. For example, today
you're
playing a game.
No, I do not have the legal rights to rip the source code of Skyrim.
You wouldn't know how to do it even if you fucking wanted to.
On the internet. I don't have the rights to do that.
You wouldn't.
But if I bought the license to use the game, I can create with that game. I can make a video game playthrough with my own commentary, gameplay, and that is a creative work.
What about all the time you spend playing the game and not talking?
There's no legal precedent to say otherwise, but there's also been no legal precedent to say that's the case. So in regards to video games, all right, basically, there's no definitive answer on what's legal and what's not. It's been common
You don't know shit.
in the last 10 to 15 years
DSP, the
that
legal
people
expert,
can do what's called let's plays or video game playthroughs.
Shit,
and
man,
companies
he's
don't
such
go
a
after
legal
them.
expert. If he
Companies
would have
believe this
just
is free
argued his own
advertisement for their
bankruptcy
games,
case, the
and
government
for the
might have
most
paid
part,
him
most
some
video
money.
game companies have agreed that a playthrough is a transformative work that
He's
is
that
original to the
great at
person
knowing
playing
the
the
law.
game, and therefore they don't go after them for copyright issues. There have been exceptions over the years. For example, Nintendo was infamous for the longest time for claiming everyone's content that involved anything with their IPs on YouTube. Then all of a sudden, a few years ago, they had an about face and changed their attitude, and now they let everyone do whatever they want. So, in general,
and it's only because they
gaming
chose to.
has been
They could
huge
flip
when
that
it
switch
comes
back
to online
on
culture
today if they
because
felt
these
like
companies
it.
have been very lax in enforcing the MCA law and basically are of the opinion that it's okay to do this kind of content. Okay, but this has
Damn, my
never
nigga.
happened or gotten more loose
The fuck?
with
The snorting?
television, movies, music. Okay, one thing that was infamous on Twitch for the longest time is that people streaming on Twitch would just play whatever music. They'd have a listing of like thousands of tracks on their computers, and the viewers would actually be able
I think
to
I'm gonna have to
contribute
cap
and
this
pick
at
a
20
song to play on the
minutes.
stream.
This shit is
How is that
driving
legal?
me
Like, you have rights to
insane.
the song, right?
I have never
Of course
listened
not. But this is
to
what they were
this
doing. It
much
was like
of one
their
of
streams were
these fucking
jukeboxes
pre-streams
that were
in my
playing
life.
over gameplay, or sometimes not even over gameplay, just them sitting there talking to people. And this went on for years and years and years until Twitch started to crack down on that and said, no, you can't just willy-nilly use this music. You don't have the rights to it. Okay? So now, there seems to be a crackdown on these people who are rewatching movies and
There
shows.
was a crackdown on YouTube.
Now, here's the thing. There's many different schools of thought on this. Some people are of the opinion that this is valid content and it should be allowed. I don't think there's a legal precedent or a legal leg to stand on with that
You
argument.
don't fucking
I
know
mean, you could say,
anything
okay,
about
if
the
you're gonna do a
legal
react
system.
video to something,
So why the
you can
fuck
use
are
maybe
you
an
always
arguable
talking about the
percentage
law?
of it. So I don't know what it would be. I don't even know if it's ever been hashed out in court. But let's say, for example,
Snort
there's a
again.
movie
That's like 7 or
that
8.
you want to do a review of, or you want to react to it, and the movie runs
Should've
for
put a
90
counter
minutes.
up here if I
okay?
knew how to edit,
so you
but I don't.
use 9 minutes of footage in your react video. So that's 10% of the movie. Maybe that's legally allowed. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But obviously there should be some kind of a determining factor in what's allowed and what's not when you come to this kind of content. But I don't think anyone out there from a legal standpoint is going to say, oh, it should be fully usable and advisable. You could use the entire movie and the entire show unedited and just do your commentary. That should be fine. I don't know how anyone can even argue that that's like a transformative work. Again, Mystery
Why would
Science
somebody
Theater
argue
3000
that what you do is a
couldn't do it
transformative work?
20
You do
years
not
ago,
fucking
right? They had
edit
to
your shit.
use the movies
You
that
hit the
became
record
public
button.
domain, and if they want to do it, they have to do riff tracks. So
And you hit the
if
stop
a
button.
Twitch
You
streamer
post
wants to
that
sit
shit
there
raw.
and just do the commentary with nothing else
You
playing.
don't transform
you guys are
shit.
playing the movie in your own homes. That's one thing, but they can't do what they're doing right now and actually play the source content. It's just not allowable per legal definition. Okay.
Your ass is so stupid
now,
that you didn't even
in
edit the
regards
fucking
to
tip leaderboard from
prominent
your fucking
Twitch
old
streamers
videos out of your
blatantly
game of the
ignoring
year
the law
countdown, dummy.
and doing whatever they want and getting
Had
away
your,
with it.
your
All right?
dumbass
You
audience
want to know my
confused,
opinion?
allegedly.
All right. Here's
Probably
my
lying
opinion.
about that.
And you can completely disagree with me if you want. But here's my opinion. If there is a blatant and flagrant violation of law, if there is no way there could have been a misconstruing
Like you
of the
lying
law,
about your
and a
bankruptcy,
content creator still actively decides to break
no
the law
perjury.
for personal
That's a
gain,
blatant and
that
flagrant
content creator should be
breaking of the
permanently
law, is it
banned
not?
and never allowed
Oops.
to participate in that business ever again.
Man,
Period.
he hate people
No
with money.
exceptions, no slaps on the wrist.
He want
no,
Pokimane
preferential
permanently
treatment
banned.
for this person
Listen
because
to
they're
him.
bigger than that person.
'Cause he getting
It's
paid.
just right across the board. You chose to broke the law. Live
Chose
with the
to break the law?
consequences. Consequences. Period.
Damn, boy. You can't even talk.
Now, a 48-hour suspension. So now
Listen,
you
yep,
basically go
came
on a
back down to
48-hour
it.
paid vacation.
Look at how mad
because
he
now
is
you
at
can
this fucking
advertise that
girl.
You're going to come back in 2 days with a
'Cause
big
he gets
return
paid.
celebratory stream, and everyone
This is the
throw
same type
their
of shit he used to
love
do
and
all the
money at
time
me
when he was
I
getting
come back
YouTube
because
money.
I chose to break the law. What?
Listen to him.
What?
Hypocrite motherfucker.
What? How is that? What? This is what I mean. How is that?
Taking staycations and shit. Spending all this money
site, but guess what?
to go to fucking
You're
hotels
out of the partner program
in his town that he lives in.
Because you chose to
what a
violate
dummy.
the law for personal gain. We can't have that legal liability on our site. You are permanently banned from the partner program and not
Fuck
allowed
that.
back in.
We're
you
out.
Come back and broadcast
20
after your 48-hour suspension.
30 seconds.
No subs, no cheers, no crowdfunding at all from our methods. We want you out of our fucking business.
That's what they said to you.
All right? If you want to talk about...
Shut the fuck up.